Oh, hey, happy Sunday evening. Let's do like 100 push-ups, shall we? Yeah, it's very light push-up, by the way. Okay, 100 push-ups. Okay, please feel free to do with me. Yeah. Okay, fist, edges of hands, fingers, wrists, palm, diamond shape. Okay, that's 50. I mean, 100 push-ups. Okay. Whew. Now, for martial arts, let's see. Maybe like two double steps, right? Yeah, double steps, right? So like like or like um oh yeah, that should be good. Okay. Let's take 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Yeah. Let me do some file transfer real quick, okay? So I don't know, maybe next time. Yeah, let's take 5 minutes break. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Give me one more minute, please. Okay. So let's see. Yeah. Let's talk about movies, shall we? Recently watched this movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from back in the days, Predator. That's like probably in the 1980s, I think. Predator, the first one, right? That's just interesting storyline where so Schwarzenegger he was in the movie part of this U.S. Army in Vietnam War. So well, obviously Vietnamese, North Vietnamese, the Viet Congs, right? North Vietnamese soldiers and American soldiers they are fighting, right? But there's this one higher being, alien, predator. I mean, the alien, the predator alien, it cannot fly, but it can jump from tree to trees. Okay, so and it's just watching down these two groups of people fighting, Vietnam War. It's just observing as if it's some kind of god, and it's one lone alien, but it has this camouflage technology. So and how interesting, right? It's very creative storyline, right? Yeah, with some historical context, right? Yeah, that was cool. It's really cool. Aliens looking down. Okay, I think about 5, 10 years ago, there's the second movie, Predators. Yeah, I did purchase that in Amazon Prime, but compared to Predator, the original one, Predators, yeah, it's well made movie, but um, I had to stop watching it. Why? I like the original better. Okay, but Predators compared to other contemporary movies, it's well made movie. Okay, yeah, yeah but it's just not as good as original. Okay, so and then I purchased another movie in Prime, Amazon Prime Video, Rambo, Sylvester Stallone, Rambo. Okay, the very first one, which I think it could be my first time watching it. I have watched in back in the days like Rambo 2, the second one, the one that actually is about Vietnam War. But, so that's prequel. Huh? Yeah. The first Rambo is most it happens in Colorado. The Vietnam veteran Sylvester Stallone in the movie, right? So and that was interesting too. Okay, and but I felt sleepy, so I just went to bed and slept. Yeah. So Arnold Schwarzenegger and he became ended up becoming like California governor, right? I guess his big muscle maybe kind of gave Californians some kind of assurance, sense of security. He became governor because just because he's very popular. Perhaps Californians may have thought that he's honest, he's not corrupt. How about governor of Minnesota? What's that gentleman's name? I forgot. He used to be a wrestler in WWF. I like him a lot. Okay, he's a great actor as well. He appeared in the X Files episode. Joe Chong Joe Chong's story, whatever. Okay, so that was funny episode from outer space, right? Yeah, X Files episode. And also Governor Sarah Palin. I don't think Governor Sarah Palin. Yeah, she was about firing people because she said they're corrupt, whatever. But I don't think it was that necessary that Governor Sarah Palin fired people because of corruption. Because I mean, money. So what? Money is just money, right? I don't think it's such a big deal. Okay, I don't think it's a big deal. Okay, so firing people just because of money. So Governor Sarah Palin, I don't think she was a very competent governor at all. Okay, I think she got elected as governor just because she's very attractive female. She has very good hairstyle, very good fashion sense. I think that's the only reason that she was elected as governor of Alaska. Yeah, cheerleader, politicians like governor of California, governor of Minnesota, and governor of Alaska. Kind of feel good candidate just because they're popular, entertaining. Okay, maybe Minnesota governor, maybe he has some substance, maybe. Okay, but Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sarah Palin, I think they were elected as governors of California and Alaska just because they're good looking. Okay, I don't think they have any merit or qualification to govern a state. I don't think so. But whatever. That's what I think. Right? Yeah, yeah. So, Mrs. Commissioner or the incumbent Senator Lisa Murkowski, I have no problem they getting elected or re-elected. Why? They're not, I don't think they will do big harm or big good. I think they're very weak people. Yeah, Mrs. Commissioner and Senator Lisa Murkowski, I think they are very people, weak persons, and I don't think they are capable of making any big changes, differences, good or bad. So it will just status quo. They're just very incapable, incompetent people, and yeah. So I'm not concerned about prospect of them being re-elected or elected because they're not going to do too much harm or too much good. They won't make any difference. Just Governor Sarah Palin, Governor Schwarzenegger, they didn't make a single difference. In California, Alaska, they didn't do too much harm, too much good. Yeah, so just zero difference, zero change. Okay, status quo because they're incompetent. Okay, and they're very weak people. So, well, there are some good politicians who make positive, big, constructive changes and differences. Yeah, but most other politicians, uh, they're lame, they're incompetent, and they don't make a single difference. They're just status quo. They just get elected just because they're popular. Okay, so yeah, it's just most voters, they kind of sheeple, right? They just vote for this candidate just because they saw them on TV. That's disappointing. Huh? It is disappointing, American democracy. Okay, if you take a close look at it, I mean, I don't blame voters. It's just that I'm giving some kind of constructive criticism. Okay, but there are some exceptional voters. Okay, yeah, people like you who voted for me or some good candidates out there. Yeah, but it's very rare to see good candidates. We don't blame anybody. We don't blame voters. It's just that voters, they have their respective lives, right? Maybe they vote for this candidate they saw on TV because out of sympathy, because obviously this candidate spent a lot of money in television advertisements, and people who donated money to that candidate also sacrificed their money. So maybe voters vote for people candidates they saw on TV out of sympathy. That's understandable. Okay, we'll take like 5 minutes break. Okay, thank you. Uh, Sorry. Okay. So after the last episode, I watched some music videos, singing and dancing session, and in the Google YouTube, yeah, some Google suggestion, right? It was Crisscross, if you remember. Crisscross is like this two young boys, African American young boys. They have very unique dancing style, right? Yeah, and yeah, so I was dancing with that tune and copy and paste the website link to social media. Okay, and some friends of mine kind of educated me a little bit history about crisscross. Okay, so I looked up in the Wikipedia. They were discovered in something like Atlanta, Georgia, by some musical producer. I guess they were in a shopping mall, right? Yeah, the two boys dancing, very, very talented, unique dancing style, right? So yeah, jump, jump, crisscross, and became international hit. And I remember watching their music videos when I was in South Korea as a teenager. Okay, back in 1990s, I think. Yeah, and in South Korea, there's this tributary band. It's adults, males, kind of adopting the same dancing style of crisscross and also the outfit style to hoodie and kind of baggy jean, kind of, right? Yeah. I also learned that yeah, crisscross, one of them passed away out of drug overdose. So I guess drug overdose, maybe, yeah, I'm so sorry. Some people pass away from drug overdose. Yeah, substance abuse. Yeah, so Mr. McDaddy, okay, in crisscross band, passed away in the age of like 34, something like that, about 10 years ago. Okay. So, I mean, I do smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol, but I do so in a moderation. Okay, so um, but Mr. McDaddy he used heroin, cocaine. Okay, those are not safe drugs. Okay, but cigarettes, caffeine, alcohol, those are the safe drugs. Okay, they are the safest drugs. They are safer than prescription drugs. Okay, yeah, yeah. If consumed in moderation. Okay. So one theory is that maybe a lot of the celebrities, many celebrities, they pass away from drug overdose, right? I guess it's because maybe they're used to this adrenaline rush because they're big movie stars or singers, so huge excitement of being on the stage, being center of attention. Maybe they're just used to that. So when the show is over, maybe they want to experience that adrenaline rush again, kind of getting high. Maybe that's why they do drugs. Okay. Because that's what they're used to. Excitement. Being on the stage, I guess. Okay. Solution? Yeah, they just need to do diet, exercise, get 9 to 5 job, right? And yeah, learn to smoke cigarettes and drink alcohol in moderation. Proper fashion, okay. So that would be my advice. Yeah. Yeah. Diversification of the source of happiness, but renewable happiness, renewable source of happiness. They talk about source of energy, right? Uh, our focus is renewable source of happiness, right? With tattoos, the thing is, it's not quite renewable source of happiness. Why? There are only limited amount on the skin, right? So tattoos, they run out of space at one point. Okay, we have only limited area of human skin, right? So it's not quite renewable source of happiness. Tattoos, okay? Piercings, same way. Okay? I mean, what they're gonna do then? Get rid of tattoos and have another tattoo? Come on, that's just too painful. Okay, yeah. When it comes to piercings, I mean, it's absurd. It's kind of theater of absurd tattoos and piercings. I think people do it because it's so wrong and they want to do something wrong. Naughty. It does not serve any practical purposes like piercings. How can you wash your face if your face have so many piercings? So there's some personal hygiene issue there. If you have piercing on the nose, how can you blow your nose? I mean, if you have piercings on your lips, your tongue, how can you kiss? It makes no sense. Okay, so I recommend people not do those piercings or tattoos. Okay, so it's just a recommendation. Uh, And when it comes to um, renewable source of happiness, yeah, exercise. You can exercise every day and get rest. Yeah, yeah, it's renewable source of happiness. Okay, minor plussism. Okay, yeah, hard work like exercise for 5 minutes, and then take a break. Minor plussism. Okay, yeah, renewable source of happiness. Mhm. Yeah. So Mr. Bruce Lee, he died young. I think because he overworked. Yeah, he's good athlete, martial artist, very healthy, but he overworked. I read some news articles last year. Some bodybuilder with big muscle passed away from COVID-19. Okay, I think it's because that athlete bodybuilder worked too hard. So exercise is good, but it needs to be done in moderation. Okay, over exercising one's body that ironically weakens the immune system because too much expenditure of energy in exercise, then not much energy left for immune system. Okay, so exercise also needs to be done in moderation. Otherwise, it weakens the immune system. Okay, so yeah, okay, okay. Oh boy, I ate quite a bit after last episode, so I'm still digesting a little bit. Yeah, let's take 5 minutes break. Okay, thank you. All right. Oops. Let me have some apple juice, right? Yeah. Little things in life. I want to have some apple juice. Mm. Oh, it's good. Mm. Mm. Okay, what else? So, if I'm a matchmaker, okay, I'd be a srog. SROG. What is that? Srog. I wrote it down because it kind of sounds funny. Srog. Sounds almost like frog. Srog. SROG. Srog matchmaker. If people are young enough to have kids, we recommend Srog. Same race, opposite gender marriage. Okay. If they are young enough, they have to have children. Okay. So people like me who are too old to have kids, yeah, then we are kind of freed. It does not have to be same race because we are not going to have any children anyway. Yeah. I mean, nothing against mixed races. Okay, they're beautiful. Some of the most beautiful people I've met, they're mixed races, and some of the smartest people I've met in my life, they're mixed races. Okay, they're cool. Okay, yeah, very cool, very cool people. Some of my bestest friends are mixed races. Okay, they were cool. Right? It's just that we want to preserve and protect the racial diversity. That's all. Okay. Yeah, that's all. Okay. What else? So I think it was like yesterday or 2 days ago. I was reading this landslide. The final days of Mr. Trump, right, in the White House. So Mr. Trump hired this attorney, Jenna Ellis. I think he hired her because she's young, beautiful, and blonde. I think and she's conservative too. So Mr. Trump, okay, like many men, they tend to hire attractive young ladies, okay, like Governor Cuomo, okay. They tend to hire attractive young ladies, okay. Those people, they're not serious, okay. I mean, young attractive ladies, many times they are highly educated and highly qualified. I get it, okay. Very smart people, okay. Yeah. So I'm not against that kind of hiring practice. No, I'm not. I'm just making fun of politicians, that's all. They are not serious. They just want to have fun, right? It's not necessarily a bad thing, though. Yeah, I mean, to be beautiful, it takes a lot of effort. Okay, beauty is related with cleanliness. Like in Old Testament Bible, yeah, clean, unclean spirits, beautiful, ugly. It has to do with personal hygiene. Okay, yeah, it does. In South Korea, there's this expression, clean means 깨끗하다. That means clean. It's clean, okay? And attractive people, when South Koreans describe attractive people, yeah, they say, oh, 깨끗하다. 깨끗한, 깨끗해, uh, clean, okay? Yeah. Mhm. So attractiveness has to do with health, personal hygiene, cleanliness, and health in general, okay? Yeah, like animals, if yeah, some in Canada, Alberta, the province, there's some just ghost moose that's covered by this parasitic ticks. Ugly sight. Okay, yeah. This, so yeah, but healthy moose, beautiful, right? Yeah. So beauty has to do with health, okay, and cleanliness, hygiene. Okay. Yeah. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, big muscle. It's just beautiful. Yeah. They're professional bodybuilders, right? They look great. Me, I don't have that much muscle. Why? Because I'm not a professional bodybuilder. Okay, so I just do exercise enough so that I stay healthy. That's it. Okay, yeah, yeah. Hmm. So Rambo one, I kind of got boring. Okay, so I think I'm gonna be watching Rambo two. Okay, where the setting is actually Vietnam. Okay, I watched that movie long time ago. Oh boy, very long time ago. But Rambo one, they're kind of funny. This Rambo, Sylvester Stallone, he's more like a Southern European descent, I guess, like Italy, Greece, kind of halfway Middle Eastern. He has like brown skin, right? Yeah, and he was chased by this more Caucasian, more Scandinavian, Celtic, British kind of descent people, like people with white skin. Okay, the police officers in Colorado. that was, that was funny. Okay, so but Rambo one, yeah, I kind of got bored, so I stopped watching it. I think I'm gonna be watching Rambo 2, okay, after this episode. Prequel. Rambo 1, spoiler alert, okay, that's Rambo who deployed to Vietnam as US Army Special Forces, and he came back to America after Vietnam War was over, but he has some flashes like PTSD a little bit, right? And yeah, I can see a lot of later, like X Files, some other movies, like Terminator, whatever, kind of imitated this movie Rambo, original Rambo. Because I can see some scenes are kind of very similar. So later movies and TV shows kind of imitated from Rambo quite a bit. I can see that. Huh? That scene looks very familiar, like chasing scene. Huh? Yeah, Terminator 2, right? Yeah, it did imitate from Rambo quite a bit. Chasing scene. Okay. Some expert episode as well. I can see that influence. Okay. Yeah. Let me take some digestive tablet, okay? Because I'm having a hard time digesting now. 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Ooh, getting chilly. Ah. Okay. Whew. Having a hard time digesting. Yeah, what did I eat? Uh, I have just boiled eggs in my fridge. So I peeled like four of them and then I put it in the leftover soup. After I skimmed out the fatty content from the pork rib, it was good. Yeah, I liked it. And I have this from Walmart, this pickled um, cherry peppers. It's a pepper, okay, and it looks like cherry. Very spherical, okay. Oh, that was good. Yeah, it was a good meal. Maybe I ate too much. Okay, maybe that's why I'm having trouble digesting. Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me grab a beer. Okay, carbonated drinks it helps digestion. So okay. So is alcohol and tobacco renewable source of happiness? I think so. I mean, if done moderate in moderation, if done properly, yeah. And look at me, I'm healthy, right? Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. So Western doctors, they are anti-tobacco and anti-alcohol. It's very ideological. Okay, what do I mean by ideological activity? Well, it's like there are two different people with two different ideological subscription. Let's say I'm pro-alcoholist, okay, and Western doctor anti-alcoholist, okay. So if Western doctor try to persuade me that alcohol is bad, stop drinking alcohol and stop smoking cigarettes, it's this action of ideology that is possessing this Western doctor, okay, anti-tobacco alcoholism, yeah. So people trying to change someone else through persuasion, conviction, that's ideological activity. Okay, it's. I mean, people do that all the time. I do that too. Okay, yeah. I'm pro tobacco alcoholist. Okay, uh, yeah. Tobacco and alcohol, if done safely in moderation, I think that's a good thing. Okay. Well, there goes my election. Okay, so mhm, yeah, I'm an ideologist first, politician second. Okay, so to me, ideology is just too important. Okay, so I'm not going to make any ideological compromises for political purpose. That's what typical politicians do. They subscribe and comply to the today's dominant ideologies. Right? I don't do that. Right? Is it going to hurt my campaign? Possibly. Do I care? No. Why? To me, ideology is more important. Okay. Yeah. Than me getting elected. Okay. That's secondary. Yeah. Yeah. But Western doctors, yeah, I appreciate their service. Oh, to be a doctor, you have to study like chemistry, biochemistry. That's a lot of studying. Okay, I appreciate their expertise, but I love doctors. Don't get me wrong, doctors, nurses, I think they're great. professionals, and but there are some parts I disagree with Western doctors. They have too much emphasis on drugs, prescription drugs, as if drugs are a solution to everything. They also tend to, not all doctors, but some doctors, they tend to overly emphasize surgery. And I mean, I had surgery when I broke this collarbone, okay, and it was good, okay, because before the surgery, oh my goodness, the pain level, this broken collarbone, I fell from a bicycle. Uh, it was humongous pain, but the VA, Veterans Administration doctors, they did surgery on me and they stitched it together, okay, broken bone, collarbone, okay, and now no pain, right? Yeah, so some surgeries are extra necessary. Yeah, I get it. Okay, some drugs, yeah, they're good too. Sometimes necessary. Yeah. It's just that I don't agree with overemphasis, over dependence on Western drugs, prescription drugs, or surgeries. I don't want people to overly depend upon Western medicine. That's the point I'm trying to make. Fair enough, right? Yeah. But in general, I think doctors, nurses, they're doing a good job. Okay. Yeah. Nobody's perfect. Okay. Oh, this beer is actually helping me digesting quite a bit. Good. Yeah. What else? Kind of wondering, what if I read some more essays to you that I wrote in my campaign website? There's some good stuff in there. Okay, so and I don't want those kind of metaphysical treasures to be just buried. Okay, so okay. Oh, I can tell you more stories about my experience with special forces. I dropped out after 2 weeks. Okay, special forces. It was beyond my reach. Okay, that's why I had to drop out because it was more than I could do. I couldn't do it. Okay. Just like I dropped out of PhD after 2 years. PhD, I couldn't do it. It was more than what I was capable of. I couldn't do it. It was too much studying. Some class that I took in Cornell, PhD, it was biostatistics. Okay, it was statistics and biology, kinda. Okay, it was very deep, complicated, and it overwhelmed me mathematically. Okay, I'm like, I cannot do this. It's just too much. I love mathematics, but not too much. It was beyond me. I did not want to do it. Special forces, yeah, adventurism, I get it. It's fun. But after 2 weeks, I had enough of this. Okay, so I was like, I quit. I call it a quit. Okay, because I did not want to do that anymore. Why? It was too much. Yeah. Also, South Korean elitist high school, presumably second best one, okay, in Seoul, South Korea, Science High School. Uh, I had to drop out after 2 months. Why? Again, it was too much. It was way too much. Okay, couldn't do it. How about law school? I did not want to drop out of elitist institution anymore, so I just finished it in 2 years. Typically, law school is 3 years. Okay, I had to take two summer classes over 2 summers, so I just got in and got out as soon as possible, and I did graduate. It is top 10 law school, like kind of fringe. Sometimes it's number 10, sometimes 11, sometimes 9. Michigan Law School. Okay, I did graduate. Okay, was it difficult? Some classes were. I got a bunch of C's, gentlemen C's. Okay, how many times? Like 3 times. But I did graduate. Okay, I got 3 C's. Okay, what classes are those? I tell you in 5 minutes. Okay, so if you feel like to, yeah, take a guess. Okay, if you want to. Otherwise, I tell you in 5 minutes. 3 law school classes that I got C's, gentlemen C's. Okay, so 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay. So, uh, three C's. Well, by the way, in NPR they have this interesting advertisement like C3.ai. I did look up. Okay, very nice web page that they have. Very neat. Artificial intelligence software company, I guess. Some business solutions and whatever. Okay, yeah, great. But yeah, but I'm not being paid by them. Okay, I'm not advertising. It's just interesting name with NPR sponsors. Okay, like DuckDuckGo. Okay. Catch names, right? Yeah. So three C's. Okay. What are those classes? Tort, international law, and financial regulation. I got C's in those three classes. Okay. Tort law. I don't think I did bad at all, and well, it's kind of. I mean, I'm a tort attorney, personal injury, workers' compensation. That's tort law, tort. Okay. Uh, More on that later. Okay. So, but I got C on my tort class. Why? I did okay. Okay. Probably the proper grade for me probably was like B. Okay. Uh, but the professor, yeah, I kind of misbehaved sometimes. Sometimes I. Shh, it's a secret, okay? Please don't tell anybody. I know this will be published on YouTube, but not many people are watching this, okay? So I can tell all these dirty little secrets of mine, okay? When I was in law school, okay, we had law classes, and sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, okay? So we have lunch break, right? Sometimes I would drink whiskey during lunchtime. So I guess some professors of mine kind of smelled alcoholic breath from me, and I think that's why I think that's why I got C in that class. Okay, I kind of slap on the hand. I get it. Okay, how about international law class? I think the fair grade for me in that international law class probably would be B. Okay, I don't think I deserve C, but uh, because I'm naughty, so in the final exam essay, I wrote the way I write, typically, humorous, satirical, cynical way. Okay, I guess the professor did not like that. Didn't find it amusing at all. Okay, it was final exam. For what did I write? I was like, yeah, it's international law and maybe it's kind of like space alien coming down from heaven and making fun of us, the Earthlings. I did write like that in the final exam. I guess professor didn't appreciate that at all. Okay, so I got C. So I'm like that. Okay, I'm a naughty boy. I'm very playful. Okay, so but okay, financial regulation class. Probably the fair grade for me was C. Okay, why? I mean, I was an active participant during the class. Okay, but in the final exam, it was take home exam. And there's this tremendous corpus amount of reading material to answer those very difficult questions about financial regulation. Okay. So I didn't do very well in the final exam. Okay, so C was actually kind and generous grade for me. Okay, so, because the professor, I was very active participant during the class. Okay, and yeah, I did my homework too, but it's just the final exam. I didn't do very well. So, yeah. C was proper, and actually content was. Okay, so yeah, yeah. So my final grade, GPA, what grade graduate grade point average GPA, final GPA at the end of law school career is like 3.01, 3.00123, something like that. Barely over B. So that's my grade, law school grade. But I graduated. Yeah, that time I did not drop out. Okay, so was it difficult? Law school? Some classes were. I mean, I have taken two classes in taxation. Okay, business income tax and partnership tax. I got B's in both classes. Okay, partnership tax class. Okay, the professor was kind of generous to me to give me B. Okay, because I didn't do very well. Why? That was very technical. Partnership taxation. Okay, that was difficult class. Yeah. Some other classes like accounting for lawyers, finance for lawyers, I got something like B plus. Okay, they are not easy classes. Okay, they were like hardcore business classes. Yeah, but I did okay. Other law classes, they're not too difficult. Okay, civil procedure that was quite technical. Okay, I got a B. Civil procedure. Okay, that was quite technical. Okay, and but other classes like law of evidence, it just you just read cases, which are basically story, true real stories, right? Which is fun, yeah. Read cases, some trial cases, Supreme Court cases. It's just like storybook, right? Yeah. Or constitutional law classes. It's mostly U.S. Supreme Court cases. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. I got all B's. Okay, so most law school classes I got B's. Okay, so that's why my GPA is B, like 3.0 out of 4.0. Did I get A's? I got A minuses. What classes? I'll tell you in 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay. So when I was in law school, Ann Arbor, Michigan, I took a lot of like business related classes. Okay, uh, so I got three A's. Okay, well, two A minuses and one full A. Okay, two A minuses. That's like what are those classes? Investor protection. Okay, and also secure transaction. I got A minuses in those classes. Okay. One A I got just not in law school classes, but Michigan Law School they allowed us to take up to two classes outside of law school. Okay, I took Arabic, 2 semesters worth. It was summer intensive class is like 9 credit, I think. Okay, over one summer semester, Monday to Friday, morning and afternoon. Okay, over like 3 months, summer, 9 credit, Monday through Friday, in the morning and in the afternoon. Okay, so Arabic class. I got an A on that. Okay, yeah, that was intense because I tried to learn Arabic on my own when I was in the U.S. Army. Okay, so I had some basics. Okay, so but that was tough class. Okay, that was intense, but I got an A. Okay, because I know a lot of foreign languages. Okay, so professor told me, yeah, I'm very good at pattern recognition. Okay, yeah, because I studied other foreign languages. Okay, some German, some French, some Spanish, some Chinese. Yeah. So, and I also studied Arabic on my own when I was in the U.S. Army. Okay, yeah. So, mhm. What other business related law classes? Yeah, business law, corporate law. Okay, that was quite technical too. That was not easy class. Also, law of contract. Okay, yeah. That was not easy either. Yeah, yeah. It was challenging. Yeah. So those are pretty much the law classes. Okay, so um, well, international law. Well, one joke could be yeah. There's no such a thing as international law. Why? Real politic, okay, the doctrine is such that yeah, there's no such a thing as supranational authority. Yeah. You have city, county, state, nation. That's where it stops. United Nation, that's more like symbolic organization. They don't have that much authority over other nations. Why? Because when it comes to nations, that's as high as it gets. Okay, so it's like jungle, wild west. Okay, between nations, anything goes. Okay, so if they talk about Pax Romana, the peace of Roman Empire, and then whatever they say, yeah, Pax Americana, whatever, yeah, whatever. Some say, yeah, it will Pax China, whatever. Okay, so back in the days, Pax Britannica, like British Empire, Pax meaning peace in Latin. Okay, so whatever. Yeah. So when I was doing PhD in Cornell, I was doing like computational biology in computer science department. Okay, so I took a lot of biology related classes. Right? Yeah, I'm always interested in something else, something beyond the boundary, like what Jacob's tree when Jacob blessed his 11th son, Joseph, right? Yeah, yeah, Joseph. Yeah, you'll be like a tree whose branch go over the fence. Okay? I'm kind of like that. Okay, so I don't want to confine myself, some kind of defined boundary. I want to go outside the boundary. Okay, so when I was doing computer science in PhD in Cornell, I took a lot of biology related classes. Okay, like um, biochemistry, and one class is what was about aging. Okay, senescence, biology of aging, yeah, and some microbiology. Hmm? I did well. Okay, in those classes, and in law school, I took a lot of business related classes. Okay. Hmm. Nowadays, I focus on studying like history. Okay, like history of Alaska. Yeah, I'm reading about the governors of Alaska, the Wikipedia. Okay, mostly, which is very short. Okay, and American history, I study like the biographies of presidents, which is quite long, lengthy Wikipedia. Okay, but governors of Alaska, their biography in Wikipedia, they are not very long. Okay, I'm reading Ms. Sarah Palin's biography in the Wikipedia. That one's very long. Okay. Why? She's, I guess, colorful lady, like very famous. Probably the most well-known Alaskan former governors. But I don't think she's very smart. Okay, she's a good-looking lady. I get it, but I don't think she made that many changes for Alaska. I don't think so. I don't think she is a very good politician. I don't think so. Okay, but she expressed interest in joining in the party in the senatorial race next year. Oh, I'd be glad to see that. She'd be interesting candidate, but I don't think she's very smart. Okay. Mm. What else? Mm. I I remember. I think it's True Lies. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Lewis, the lady. Yeah. I think one line from there is that she said something like, I married a Rambo." I think that's the line there in the movie, True Lies. I like that movie, True Lies. Yeah, the James Cameron, right? Very humorous action comedy, very well done movie. Okay, True Lies, good cinematography, very funny movie, right? Yeah, maybe I watch that movie after this episode. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So a couple of days ago, I told you here, I said something like, yeah, if I'm the president of the United States, yeah, inauguration day, yeah, I conduct some lap dancing. Not too like hardcore stuff, but just lightly, just crawling on the floor, biting $1 bill off the floor and like crawling and that kind of like stuff. Okay, yeah, I like doing that stuff. So if I'm president of the United States, I'll be very pornographic president. It's a joke, okay? So yeah, but no nudity, of course. Why? I mean, I don't have that much muscle. Okay, so if I'm wearing the swimming suit, it's not gonna look very good. So last time I swam was San Diego, like 3 years ago. Okay, 2 years ago, San Diego Beach. I did swim. Okay, but I wore tight-fitting sweater when I swam. Okay, if I go to swimming pool, okay, last time I went to swimming pool, that's like 10 years ago when I was in the U.S. Army. Okay, uh, I wear tight-fitting t-shirt. Okay, and I swim with it. Why? I'm kind of shy. Okay, so I don't want to have this just swimming suit. Okay, I want to cover my upper body. Okay, so but yeah, as president of the United States, I was wearing suit and tie, kind of prop. Okay, and so that I can just pull it off, right? Kind of loose on the back. Yeah, and pull out the long pants, long suit and tie. You just pull it out so that it kind of loose at the behind. Okay, kind of acting prop, right? Yeah. But beneath that, I'll be wearing Hawaiian t-shirt and short pants. No, so I will not be fully nude. Okay, but I'd like to do that though. To prevent terrorism, to promote world peace. I want to make people happy. Then all the violence in the world shall cease to exist. Okay. And it does not have to be me. It could be you, it could be somebody else. Okay. Putting the ideas out there. That's a lot cheaper than military strike. And it's even better. Why? It's preventative, proactive. We can prevent violence, terrorism by entertaining the people in the world, okay? So that they love America and not hate America. So this Trumpian rhetoric, yeah, like America first, America the best, that's not good for peace. Why? Then because the kind of chauvinism, nationalism will estrange foreign countries. And foreign countries, they will start to hate America. Okay, so if I'm the president of the United States, it's all about international respect, respect for foreign cultures. Even if those foreign cultures they do dictatorship, tyranny, or communism, whatever their political system may be, I'll express my appreciation, understanding, and respect for foreign cultures, their history. Okay, because I really do appreciate them. World peace. Okay, so that's how I would do it. And that's how I recommend you or other people who are interested in politics do it. Okay. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, it's not difficult. It doesn't cost that much money to prevent terrorism. Okay. It's all about love. Like Beatles, John Lennon said, all you need is love. Da, 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 da. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Right? Yeah. Jesus. Love. Okay. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. I'm still digesting. Okay, very slowly. We'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, thank you. Okay. So let's do some political fantasy, some acting, screenwriting, improvisational style. Yeah, Ex- action. Well, context. I'm fantasizing. I'm the president of the United States. Okay, political fantasy. All right. So action. Oh yeah, State of the Union. So I'm pro China. I'm pro Russia. I'm pro Iran. I'm pro North Korea. I'm pro America too. President Lee, so you are not America first. You are like America last. Well, no. What I'm saying is, look, China is not America's enemy. Okay, Russia, Iran, North Korea, they are not America's enemies. They are our international trade partners. Okay, they create American jobs. Okay, so loving China, loving Russia, loving North Korea, loving Iran, that's loving America. Why? Because when you love those foreign countries who are different from us, then they will start to love us. We can prevent terrorism and war. Because we are in the same ship that we call planet Earth. Okay, so we share the same destiny. Okay, so with other countries. Okay, so you will serve American interest to love foreign countries. You can trust me on this. I know what I'm doing, okay? And I know what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm not like some other politicians, okay? Obama, Trump, Biden. Yeah, I'm not one of those people, okay? So you can trust me on this, okay? Yeah, I know what I'm doing, right? So Sin cut. So there be my so to speech. State of the Union, okay. So I Let me have some sake and soju in a long time, okay? Because vodka and whiskey, yeah, I had enough of that earlier today, okay? They're very strong liquors, so I don't quite feel like it now. Uh, I want something light. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is fungal development. Let me watch this. Oh, yeah. Fungus among us. Hey. It looks so nasty, okay? This fungal development is, oh boy. Yeah. Did not look good at all. What? I went to bathroom and cleaned it in the bathtub, okay? I love bathtub. If I cook, yeah, I clean my vegetables in the bathtub. Why? Bathtub, I just fill it with water, a lot of water. So principle of dilution, okay? So yeah, if I have a lot of vegetables to wash, yeah, I use bathtub, okay? Yeah, good as new. Ah, yeah. Okay, I have some soju. And some sake too. Why do I smell it? To make sure it's not bad. Yeah, alcohol, so they don't go bad, right? Why? Because it's already bad. Okay. You know, kimchi, it's like kimchi lasts forever. Okay, they don't go bad. Why? Because it's already bad. It's already been fermented by some acidophilus, the acid-loving bacteria. Okay. Cheers. So yeah, typically you don't see any fungal development in kimchi because it's acidic bacteria. They're healthy, God healthy acidophilus bacteria like in yogurt. Okay, so yeah, they don't go bad because they're already bad. Right? Yeah, fermented food. Hmm. That's good. Yeah. What were we talking about? I forgot. Let me grab some jacket. Okay, so okay, so like so to space. Yeah, we did that. Okay, that's good. You know, political fantasy. So some more political fantasy as United States Senate. Okay, U.S. Senator from Alaska. So legislator is like this, right? During the session, legislative session. Yeah, they are in Alaska. State legislators during the session, they go to Juneau, state capital of Alaska. Okay, beautiful city. I've never been there, but I saw on pictures. Juneau, beautiful town. I have some Alaskan friends from Juneau. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, very beautiful town. Kind of southeast of Alaska. Okay, some other towns in southeast Alaska around Juneau, Wrangell, Petersburg, uh, Sitka, Ketchikan. Okay, it's all down there. Okay, to drive there, you have to cross Canadian border. You know. Also, Haines is there too. Okay, and to drive to Juneau, yeah, you have to cross the Canadian border and then come back to Alaska, and then in Haines, this barge, the ship where you can park your car, ship for cars. Okay, from Haines, yeah, to Juneau, yeah, you take this barge ship with your car on top of that those ships. Okay, yeah. So some legislators drive there, others they fly there, fly. Okay. Um, yeah, during legislative session, I don't know how long, maybe a couple of months. I don't know. Yeah, they go Alaska State Legislature. They go to Juneau. Okay, that's state level. Okay, national level, federal level, legislators on all these 50 different states. They go to Washington D.C. during the session. Other than that, what do they do? I have no idea what they do when it's not session. When they are not in session, I don't know what they do. What would I be doing? I'm just listening to people, I guess, because legislators, people want to talk to them all the time. Okay, lobbyists, and they come up with some legislative proposals and talk about problems in the system. I guess that's what they do, legislators. Just meet people, I guess. Would I be doing the same thing? I think so. So if I become U.S. Senator next year, okay, yeah, my focus will be Pebble, right? Yeah. So I meet people in Pebble Mine, right, and interviews. Friday Night Live with Honky. If I become senator, yeah, there'll be a lot of people coming to Friday Night Live with Honky to talk to me. Okay, sure, yeah, once a week, Zoom meeting, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, during the session, yeah, I draft Pebble bill. Yeah, to make it legal to build Pebble mine there. Okay, that'd be the very first thing I would do. Yeah. And some TV interviews, right? Yeah, state level, national level. I make a lot of noise. Okay, so to get people's attention, and it's going to be very fun. Okay, so yeah, if I do get elected next year, okay, you're gonna have some serious fun. Okay, I think I might have a good chance of getting elected. Okay, so cheers. We'll see. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay, and then I read you off of this essays I wrote in the my campaign website. Okay, that sounds like a good deal. So okay, yeah, I told you it's good. Okay, but tonight I really like the sake. Okay, so some other nights I prefer soju, but it depends on the nights. I like this. Okay, yeah, very good. Okay, all right, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this essays, yeah, I can read it to you later, okay? But let's do some martial arts, shall we? Because I read the news, Snoop Dogg, Mr. Snoop Dogg, African American rapper, gentleman, he was learning martial arts from a child. I like that. That's a good role model. Spending time with kids, and in his music video, like "Drop It Like It's Hot," okay, he also features some children, like drummer boy, okay. That's yeah, he I guess he appreciates children, spending time with children. That's great. I like him. Though I don't agree with everything that he does, but I like that song, "Drop It Like It's Hot." So yeah, Snoop Dogg learning martial art from a child. Yeah, yeah, I love martial arts. Okay, so like this horse stance, right? Like this horse stance. Like, "Huh, huh, huh, huh." Yeah, that's the first thing you learn in Taekwondo class. Okay, that's great. Yeah, mhm. And more advanced stage. Okay, like you do this right. Cha cha ta 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 ta, and a lot of balancing, like standing with one foot, right? Yeah, I've been practicing martial art quite a long time, so yeah, standing on one foot, that's very natural to me. Okay. Yeah. Uh, because when you are kicking, right? Yeah, you are standing on one foot when you are kicking. Okay. Yeah. So it's very good for balancing. Okay. So just that. Let me drink something stronger. Okay. Uh, okay. Then I read you some of the essays, but it's very easy to find. Just hunky blog, and you'll find it. Okay. In the internet, and that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah, so HUHNKIE Hunky blog, or just Hunky. Okay, HUHNKIE. Then you get to see that blogosphere right there. Okay, so in the very first page, Google. Okay, or Bing, Yahoo, whatever. How about this one? Title: Sinatra, Oil and Energy. I hope you like it. Okay. What? And what's Frank Sinatra has to do with oil and energy? He's just a singer. What's it got to do with oil and energy, man? What are you talking about? We shall see, okay? Cheers. I'm excited to read this to you. Yeah, I mean, I did submit these essays to local newspapers all over Alaska, but some of them did publish, others didn't. I submitted like 25 of them, okay, and about five of them accepted it. So it's percentage wise, 20% acceptance rate. Okay. whatever. I guess some other towns, I guess they the priority is to publish letters to editors from that town. And so I guess I'm kind of outsider. I don't live in those towns in Alaska. Many of them I have never even been to those towns. Okay, some of them I have. Okay, what other towns have I been to? Fairbanks, Tok, Tok. Okay, Tok, Cantwell, which is around the Denali. Okay, so Homer, Kenai, Soldatna, Sword, and just passing through like Talkeetna, right? Yeah. In the valley, yeah, of course, like Palmer, Wasilla, Big Lake, Houston, Anchorage, and Eagle River, Chugia, uh, Barchwood. Some people pronounce it as Barkwood. Okay. Yeah, of course, I've been there. Yeah. Okay. Let me grab some more drinks. Okay. So, okay. These are like power drinks because Alaskan berries, wild berries, they are really, really good stuff. Okay. Minerals, vitamins, antioxidants. Alaskan berries are very well known for high vitamins and high antioxidants and really good stuff. This is red currant, high bush cranberries that I picked like week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, 2 3 weeks ago. Okay. Cheers. You ready? Okay. Here we go. Sinatra Oil and Energy. Greetings, fellow Alaskans. My name is Honky Lee, and I'm running for 2022 U.S. Senate as an independent Alaskan. Yeah, this first sentence is always the same. Okay. Just briefly introducing myself. Right. Yeah. Uh, these days, Democrats believe that the green, renewable solar and wind power will soon 100% replace fossil fuel, and even some Republicans start to believe it. Well, let's ask Mr. Frank Sinatra about this. Oil and energy go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell ya, brother, you can't have one without the other. Try to separate them. It's an institute you can't. Oh, oil and energy is an institute you can't disparage as the local gentry. And they will say it's elementary. Try to separate them. It's an illusion. Try. And you only come to this conclusion. That pretty much sums it up for me. Solar and wind power generates only electricity. They talk about electric cars, but they take too long to charge. Will they one day invent electric passenger airplane, electric rocket to send satellites off the Earth? Not likely. Why? It's a physical impossibility to have a battery that can store that huge amount of electric energy. The law of physics says no. A battery can store only small amount of electric energy because it takes too much energy itself to separate positively charged ions and negatively charged ions in isolation, which is how battery works. Also, solar and wind energy is just too weak and small compared to fossil fuel. It's all unscientific wishful thinking. By the way, I'm pro pebble too. More on this, please. And copy and paste of this pro pebble too. Then next paragraph. Thank you. With exclamation mark. Okay, yeah. Can you believe some local newspapers in Alaska rejected this essay? I'm like having a hard time believing it. Okay, I mean, how can any human beings anywhere in the world as newspaper editors reject this kind of essay? To me, that's impossible. Okay. Maybe they are Democrats. Because I'm kind of bad mouthing about Democrats. Okay, maybe they are Democrats. Okay, I don't know. It's to me, it was unbelievable. Okay, they 75% of Alaskan local newspapers rejected my essays. To me, that's like impossible. I mean, those are good essays. There's great sense of humor, some science, some history, and good stuff in there. Maybe they're jealous that I'm too smart, that I'm U.S. Senate candidate. Maybe they're jealous about me. Or maybe they disagree with me. But it's good that they rejected. Why? Now they are in my campaign website because some of those local newspapers in Alaska they are subscription based. You have to pay, subscribe to read those articles. Okay, so I think it's good that they rejected it because my campaign website is free. It's free for me and free for everybody in the world, so that it can reach out to more number of people in the world. It's good that they rejected. Okay, so come to think about it. Okay, so they say God works in mysterious ways. Yeah, sure. Cheers. Let's take 5 minutes break. Okay? I need some vocal rest. Yeah, this the whole stand, this punching, okay, martial art is something very first thing that you learn in Taekwondo school. Okay, so that's great. Huh, huh, great. Of course, in boxing, right, or in real sparring situation, you don't stay like this. That's just beginner martial art. Okay, so in sparring situation, yeah, you retract your punch, right, so that you get ready for next round. Okay, okay, so martial arts, right? Okay. Yeah, YouTube. They have wonderful martial art instructors there. Okay, professional martial artists. Okay, me, I'm an amateur. Okay, so let's take 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay. 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 So maybe some more essay reading. Sure. These are high quality essays. Okay. So I'm like having a hard time believing 75% of local newspapers in Alaska are rejecting these essays. It is disappointing. Okay. And but it's good that they did because now it's published in my campaign website, which is freely accessible and it will stay there possibly forever. So it's better that way. Okay? Because some newspapers they go out of business, okay, and they're locked in cabinet like subscription only, okay. It's better this way, okay. So, yeah. Because now it's everybody can read it. Okay. Okay. Uh, this one. How about this one? Title: A Bizarre Independent. That's how I write. Okay, typically some sarcastic, some self-deprecative jokes and some humor, kind of like trying to be funny, right? Yeah, that's how I write. Okay, kind of like a stand-up comedian-ish. That's my writing style. Okay, it's just humorous. Okay, comedy. Okay, so a bizarre independent. Greetings, fellow Alaska. My name is Honky Lee, and I'm running for 2022 U.S. Senate as an independent Alaska. We got two bigly institutional candidates this next year. The big incumbent senator and her challenger, the Republican Party's favorite, who is so happy and euphoric now for former President Trump's endorsement. How about the rest of other candidates? I am one, but there are others. Those two Caucasian married female candidates with huge and enormous establishment endorsements or gigantic national conservative party support. Do you really wanna vote for them? Or would you rather be true to your Alaskan blood and vote for someone more obscure and independent and stand on one's own feet kinda candidate? Hey, I'm no racist or sexist. I just noticed those two bigly mainstream majoritarian senatorial candidates happen to be Caucasian married females. Just saying. I don't blame that one particular local newspaper who rejected this article, okay? Because it's like raw. It's just too much for them, okay? I think I was drunk when I wrote this. Most likely I was drunk, okay? So I must have been drunk when I wrote this, okay? So let's continue, okay? Shall we? So, most likely you've never heard of me. Please kindly allow me to introduce myself then. I drink vodka, whiskey, mostly at home alone, at night, after the arduous weekday's job is done. I smoke cigarettes too. And yes, I do regular exercise and healthy diet. I'm a single 43, aging Asian American Alaskan male. Back in the days in California, like a decade and a half ago, I made a movie in Mojave Desert alone. Then copy and paste of this therapy for mental movie on YouTube. About a month ago, I wrote a 40-page paper advocating for Pebble Mine and copy and paste of this website link to pro paper too. Okay? I'm for NWA oil too. I'm not one of those mainstream majoritarian scared politicians or candidates who are so obedient. Thank you, Alaskans. I don't blame that one local newspaper who rejected this article. Okay, so I guess it's just too much for them. Okay. That's how I write. Okay, yeah. When I write, I'm like hardcore. Okay, heavyweight kind of. I go strong and very deep. Okay, so not to most people's taste. Okay, I couldn't read it with straight face. Okay, yeah, but it's written and it's published in the campaign website. Okay, so whew, that was spicy. Yeah. And what do you expect? I'm a Korean American. I eat kimchi. I like spicy food. Maybe it's in my blood. I'm a dancer too, performer. Maybe I have K-pop blood in me. Okay, singing and dancing. When I dance in public, yeah, it's kind of spicy too. Yeah. But if I become U.S. Senator next year, okay, even if I do, okay, hypothetically, okay, my life won't change very much, okay. I will only work 40 hours a week, and I plan on still doing humanology series and Friday Night Live with Honky Lee and go to karaoke bars, dance clubs every now and then. And I don't think my life will change very much, okay. What if so many people want to talk to me? Yeah, let them come to Friday Night Live with Honky Lee Zoom meeting, okay, no problem. What if they email me, call me? I just turn off my cell phone, okay? What if they email me? I won't read it. Outside the work hours. During the 40 hours a week, Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, yeah. I will read, take phone calls, sure. Other than that, no. I will be only working 40 hours a week. Campaign promise. Yeah. Why? I need alone time to think it through, to think about things that are hard, some inputs from people. I have to think about it, okay? And come up with solutions. Yeah, I need alone time. If I ever be elected official, yeah, my life won't change very much, okay? Just working 40 hours a week. And yeah, human knowledge series. This is our drawing board, like blueprint, right? Yeah, brainstorming session. And also time for relaxation. Just sit back, relax, right? Yeah. Friday night, hunky late. Yeah, yeah. If I become elected official, yeah, then there more people will join us and we listen to people, learn from them. Yeah. So my life won't change very much. Okay. Even if I become president of the United States, only 40 hours a week I will work. Other than that, humanology, Friday night, hunky late, karaoke, Dance club once in a while. Okay. Shopping in Walmart mostly. Yeah. It's like Beatles song across the universe, right? Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Yeah. Kind of getting sleepy. Okay, it's at midnight right now. Okay, yeah. Tomorrow's Monday, so I gotta get back to work. So we have like 30 minutes left in this episode. Okay, yeah, we'll make the best of it. Okay, so after this episode, I might just go to bed. Okay, because I'm kind of sleepy and I'm not hungry. I totally overate during the lunchtime. I ate these boiled eggs. I love boiled eggs. The texture of these egg whites, love it. Oh, boiled eggs, I love it. There must be God who created eggs, chicken eggs for us. Love it. Boiled eggs, good stuff, right? There must be God. I am a believer. I believe in God. Okay, yeah. God created vodka, sake, soju, beer, wine, whiskey, and I thank God for it. Okay, I call it beverages. We're blessed. I hope I didn't offend anybody because some Christians are anti-alcohol. Okay, well, I'm a Christian too, but I'm pro-alcohol kind of Christian. I'm sorry. Hey, Jesus was a drinker. Okay, he turned the very first miracle Mr. Jesus Christ conducted, turning water to wine. He was the drinker. Jesus said, "Drink this red wine. It's my blood." Last supper. Okay, he was a drinker. Okay, he was a sleeper too. He loved sleeping. I'm a sleeper as well. I'm no Jesus, okay? I'm no saint. I'm just shenanigan, politician. Slumber boy, slumberland, okay, yeah. I love sleeping. There goes my campaign. there goes my election, okay? Let's take 5 minutes break before I lose any more votes, okay? So I'm a jokester, okay? So I stand up comedian. Sit down comedian, okay? I'm too lazy to stand up, right? Okay, 5 minutes, please. Thank you. So some kind of general friends of mine, they kind of know this because I study a lot of religious texts. So they kind of joked with me, my friends. Okay, yeah, like hey, hey Lee, brother Lee, you're kind of like a prophet. I'm like, oh, thank you for the compliment. Okay, so, yeah, musical prophet, drunken prophet, dancing prophet. Sure. Well, prophet wannabe. Let's sing. Okay, so I'm just an imitator. Okay, pretender. But yeah, this is midnight karaoke session. Okay, so Beatles. Because I mean, I had a hard time believing 75% of local newspapers in Alaska rejected my letters to editors because 25 essays, they're all different. Okay? It is their editorial policy. Yeah, please do not submit an essay, letter to editor that's already published or yeah, no double submission. Okay. Yeah, so I wrote 25 essays, okay? On average, like 300 words, kind of half a page. It's not that long, okay? So it didn't take long for me to write 25 essays. Each of them on average like 300 words, like half a page, okay? So like 10 page total, kinda, okay? It took me like less than 1 week to crank it all out, okay? So 25% acceptance rate because about five of them published my accepted and published in the local newspapers, okay? About 15 years ago, I made this movie all by myself in Mojave Desert. Therapy for Metaphobia, okay? I submitted that movie to 50 different film festivals, mostly in America and some other countries too. Only five of them accepted my movie, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, so it's like 10% acceptance rate. How about 90% of other film festivals? I could not believe they rejected my movie. Couldn't believe it. But that was like 15 years ago. Now, so there's 10% acceptance rate, therapy for metrophobia. Okay. Now it's like 25% acceptance rate, letters to editors. So it's better. 25% is better than 10%, like 15 years ago. Okay. Maybe it's getting better. Okay. So let's sing this song. Okay. Beatles. Electric guitar. Tan, 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 tan. It's getting better all the time. I used to get mad at my school. No, I can't complain. The teachers who told me one cool. No, I can't complain. You're holding me down. Ah, you're turning me around. Ah, filling me up with your rules. Ooh. I've got to admit, it's getting better. A little better all the time. Have to admit, it's getting better. It's getting better. Since you've been mine. Dun, 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 dun. Me used to be angry young man. Me hiding me head in the sand. You gave me the word I finally heard. I'm doing the best that I can. I got to admit, it's getting better. A little better all the time. Yeah, good song. Yeah. Hmm? Yeah, that's that. So last year, Alaska State Senate Republican primary, I got 2% of votes. Okay, I am very grateful to you, to them. Okay, 2%. I got 2% votes. Okay, next year, I'm running for U.S. Senate. That's a statewide, entire Alaska state. Okay, last year, in this locality, Matsu Valley. Okay, I got 110 votes, 2%. Okay, I'm very grateful, eternally. Okay, I pray for them all the time. Okay, so I pray for you too all the time. Thank you. Cheers to you. Cheers to them too. So next year is not just Matsu Valley, but statewide with U.S. Senate election. Okay, so and it's bipartisan primary, jungle primary, open primary. Okay, so I might get more than 110 votes next year. I might get more than 2%. I may not make top four. I mean, most likely it'll be incumbent Senator Somokurski and Mrs. Commissioner and Dr. Egros and former Governor Sarah Palin, or perhaps Mr. Joe Miller. Okay, perhaps Miss Alice Galvin. Okay, or maybe some others. Right? Because they're more well known. Okay, Miss Alice Galvin, she ran against Congressman Dan Young last year and she lost. Okay, Dr. Egros of Ketchikan, he ran against incumbent Senator Dan Sullivan last year. He lost, okay, but they raised big money. Mr. Joe Miller, he ran against Senator Lisa Murkowski multiple times in the past, and then he lost, okay. But he did raise a lot of money, okay. So they are quite well known in Alaska. Yeah, but I think I may have a good chance. Okay, I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. I'm doing what I can, right? I go to radio talk shows and write to newspapers. And I keep doing it, okay? We have 1 year left, okay? So we'll see. Ideal campaign, okay? Entertainment campaign. I mean, yeah, cheerleader campaign, cheerleader, they're beautiful ladies, okay? We appreciate cheerleaders. They're very highly athletic, great role models, okay? Yeah. And me, going karaoke bars, dance clubs, it's kind of cheerleadership a little bit, okay? Yeah. Feel good campaign, feel good candidacy, sure, yeah. Nothing wrong there. Entertainment campaign, yeah. So yeah, when I write to letters to editors, it's kind of like sitcom, situational comedy or stand-up comedy, kind of like daytime talk show host, kind of like. Yeah, that's just my writing style. Okay, so, yeah, I think words are getting out. Okay, so I might have a good chance of getting top four in the next primary. Okay, so because some Alaskans, yeah, they don't really like incumbent Senator Murkowski. Some other Alaskans, they don't quite like this Mrs. Commissioner, okay? Then who else is alternative candidate? I am one. People who know me, they may disagree with me on issues. Of course they do. Everybody's different. Okay? We have different background, different experiences. Okay, it's natural that people disagree. Okay? But people who know me, they know I'm funny. Yeah, I can kind of naturally run like that. Okay, people who know me, they know I'm funny, and they also know I'm very smart, and they also know I'm very, very, very honest. I know how to handle the truth. Okay? The way I grew up in my life, I was heavily disciplined. Okay, so I grew up very strong. Okay, I can handle the truth. I'm strong enough, smart enough to handle the truth. I don't have to lie about anything. Have I made some mistakes in the past? Yeah, like anybody else. Okay, so, but I'm honest about it. Other candidates, they're the same rap, right? They're all the same. Politicians, right? They're all the same rap, rhetorics. I'm quoting from 24 TV show, okay? Season 1, okay, so. Okay, we'll take 5 minutes break, please. Okay. We have like 15 minutes left, and we make best of it, okay, so. Alright. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about Chinese kung fu. Okay, yeah, the three musketeers of China, Hong Kong, back in the days is like Yuan Pao, Sammo Hung, and Jackie Chan. Okay, so back in the days, this they made very good movies, like Chinese martial art movies, and their background is like this Chinese theater actor. Okay, acrobatics, jumping, rolling. Yeah, great stuff. Okay. In Korean pronunciation is 경극. Okay. Chinese theater, traditional Chinese theater. Okay. A lot of acrobatics. Okay. Yeah. It's as if they're birds, as if they can fly. Okay. So that's their training. Okay. Good stuff. So Mr. Sammo Hong, yeah, he's like a little bit obese, overweight, but fantastic martial artist and great sense of humor too. Okay. And so I remember watching this traditional Chinese kung fu movie. He was fighting this. He was like in his 30s, I think. He was fighting against this Chinese guru, martial art like master, in his 50s. Okay, and the master he won. He was Sam Hong is good, but this 50 years old, 50 some year old Chinese kung fu master, he was way better. Okay, he was just faster, more experienced, accurate strikes, punches and kicks. Okay, that was really cool. Huge fan. Okay, yeah. They're professional martial artists. Me, I'm just amateur, right? Yeah. Dilettante. Right. We have 10 minutes left. What else? Maybe some Indian Buddhism, Hinduism infused videos across the universe, okay? Yeah, let's do that, okay? Some Hindi there, okay? Dun 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 dun. Acoustic guitar. Dun 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 dun. Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither wildly as they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy I drift, drifting through my opened mind, possessing me and caressing me. Jai Guru Deva, oh, nothing's gonna change my world. Nothing's gonna change my world. Yeah, beautiful poem. Yeah. Who sang this song? I think it's John Lennon. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, Jai Guru Deva Om. Yeah, that's like Hindi, I think. What does that mean? No idea. Okay. Let me look it up. Jai Guru Deva. What does that mean? Jai Guru Deva Om, meaning glory to the shining remover of darkness. Victory to, victory to God divine. Hail to divine Guru. Yeah, Guru. I guess it means God, right? Yeah. Divine God. I think this is what it means. Guru Deva. Jai. Maybe it means glory. I don't know. Okay, yeah. Some Sanskrit, I guess. Hindi. Okay. I love Thai food. Okay, this tom yum chum, that soup. Oh, yes, so they have this lemongrass and little mushroom and all these wonderful vegetables, right? Sometimes bamboo shoots and sometimes a huge fan Thai food, Indian food, Vietnamese like pho, noodles, basils. Okay, healthy food. Asian food they tend to be very healthy. Okay, so huge fan. Okay, I love American food too. Yeah, they're great. I love hamburgers, French fries. I do that once in a while. Yeah, pizza, cheese. I do that once in a while. Okay, I do. Okay. American food is great. Yeah. My favorite hamburger, yeah, In and Out hamburger. Okay, California, Arizona, right? Yeah. Double with raw onion. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's like taste of heaven. It's like paradisical. Okay, double with raw onion. They make this perfect piece slice of raw onion. Okay, this wonderful American cheddar cheese and I love Kentucky Fried Chicken too. The conventional, traditional one and the crispy one. I love them both. Okay, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, so juicy. Yeah, it's like nirvana. Okay, I love American food. Okay, fried chicken gizzards, fried chicken livers. So good. Okay, so chewy. I love those stuff. Once in a while, I do those. Okay, but mostly I eat lean. Yeah, fruits, vegetables, chicken breast, turkey, eggs. I love boiled eggs. Okay, ah, the texture. Okay, it's just so good. You can boil eggs. You can time it so that the egg yolk, the egg yellow, is kind of caramelized, kind of half cooked. Okay, that's amazing, right? But me, I'm lazy cook, and so I just boil it fully cooked. Okay, but back in the days, I would time the boiling time. Okay, like maybe 3 minutes, something like that. Okay, just right timing, so that egg yolk is just right, kind of caramelized. So, good stuff. Bacons, yeah, I love bacons. Hash browns, love that too. Yeah, bacon, crisp dipping to this egg yolk, fried eggs. Okay, my favorite frying pan eggs as breakfast. It's not like sunny side up. It's like easy, over easy. That's my favorite. Okay? Over easy. Both sides egg whites. Okay, but in the middle, sandwich between egg white, you have this yellow, kind of half cooked. Okay, that's my favorite. Over easy. Okay, that's my favorite. I like scrambled eggs too. Okay, I love mashed potatoes. Okay, oh yeah. I love cuisine of all countries like Korean food, Chinese, Japanese, like Vietnamese, Thai food, Italian, French, Dutch. I've been to Netherlands, okay? I had this amazing bread, traditional, kind of like baguette, okay? It's just moist. Best bread I've ever had. Netherlands, okay? This moist texture. It's very traditional Dutch restaurant, okay? Just the texture is just plain vanilla with bread, okay? It was just the texture, moist. On the crust side, very chewy and crisp too. It was magical. I've been to France too. Yeah, baguette, chewy stuff, good. Yeah, croissant. Okay, good stuff. Okay, yeah, very good bread. Yeah, Japanese noodle, udon, huge fan. Okay, tempura too. The fried squid tentacles. Okay, amazing stuff. Very chewy stuff. Okay. Salty, naturally seasoned in ocean. Okay. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so maybe I'm fully digested. Okay, so maybe I eat something. I don't know. Okay, thank you. Have a nice week. Okay, God bless you. Thank you. Bye.